Are we on? Okay. Okay, we are on. Cool. Hello, everybody. Today I'll be doing a unboxing of Don Douglas. I actually just bought him off Murray Cart. And let me move that. Custom FD40. Alright, there we go. I don't think that showed my address. Okay, no, thankfully did not show my address. Alright. Yeah. This was... Oh, this is... Ooh, it has its smell. This is a 1992 Donald Douglas. So yeah. I know very little on the older models. I apologize if I say 1922. I mean 1992. Ooh. Jeez, these are some packaging are tough. Good enough. So oh, these are 92. Wow. So yeah, let me do a bit of history on these engines. These were the earlier prototypes. Well, not necessarily prototypes, but the earlier stages of what they would look like if the Thompson friends looked like. And the franchise has evolved over the years, but this is 92 Douglas, Donald and Douglas. The one thing they don't have are like like the names like they do like the newer modern ones, like probably from the early 2000s. Oh, don't get started. I already dropped it off the table. But so yeah, these are let me show you an example of what a couple prototypes were. Well, not necessarily prototypes. So here's my Henry I bought recently. Alright. So if you obviously look at their tenders, one has like 3D printed coal and one doesn't. This was like the original. But yeah, I don't think they were re-released, but I don't think they were re-released in this brand, in the newer, I want to say 90, I think this is 93 or 94 brand. But yeah, these engines are considered rare. But yeah, usually I found these for $46 on Murray Cart. I think I have another one. I think I have Snowy Thomas somewhere. I can find him. Okay, well. But yeah, I have this But yeah, this is what makes these engines very rare. But yeah, moving on to Donald and Douglas. Their classes are the Caledonian Railway C812s. Built. Donald and Douglas were built in 1922 or 1923. Do not quote me on that. But they were majorly, the Caledonians 812s were mostly mixed traffic, meaning they could hold passengers and freight. These engines were surprisingly survived into BR, by being withdrawn around the kind of early stages of BR. What succeeded them is to be believed are the 37s or 45s, class 45s. It's really unknown since these engines were kind of almost around the 1800s, with Emily being built in like another Scottish built engine around in the 1800s. But yeah, they would work on the Caledonia Railway until the merge when they became LMS engines when they got merged into the LMS, creating the which their railway created. Which made up the Caledonia. The Caledonia Railway became known as the LMS, which now were summed up to the big four being Southern Railways, LNER, LMS, and the Great Western. I can't remember them all four of them for some reason. But yeah, so they would work in the LMS till they merged until they came to Sodor around the 60s. So yeah, they came somewhere around the 60s. Then they would be in the Railway series. So yeah, they would come to Sodor in the 1960s. Facts for the two of the twins. In the Railway series, they were called the Caledonian Twins, but in the TV series, they ended up being called the Caledonian Twins. As in the Railway series, they're painted blue as a reference to their Caledonian blue paint scheme. Another fact is that I forgot one of these facts, but another fact was that they were supposed to be blue, but they didn't have the budget at the time for the TV series. As long with Bear, who was supposed to be introduced, and so. But yeah, there's not much known about them as the episode they were supposed to be in. The episode called The Missing Coach is where Thomas has a special coach. We're going to Poleswick the Express, and so Thomas has two coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. So people who want to still travel on Thomas's Bridge Lake can get on there, as at the time the Express was very popular. But yeah, so I think it's Donald or Douglas, but one of them was shunting in the yard, and they messed up by instead of leaving the coach there and Thomas's coach at the station, they ended up shunting it with the express coaches, getting all confused. And so then, to at least keep them out of trouble, they switched their tenders, and that's how they gained their nameplates. So they switched their tenders. This is before they were even numbered 9 and 10, in fact. But yeah, before they switched their tenders, because one of them has to take a goods train. And so this happened goes to question him, and says, and he ends up finding it out. Then that continues on to the deputation, where where Gordon, Henry, Edward, Duck, and Thomas, and Edward and James try to convince Thomas to stay, and they end up saving Percy to do the deputation. But yeah, that ended up getting adapted. But if you want to see footage from the missing coach, it got split it up. So it was all filmed. It ended up getting split up into different episodes, being Break Van and Deputation. But yeah. So yeah, this was my review on the 1992 Dial and Douglas. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.